Last time on Sunshine, we gotten 4 more shine sprites in Bianco Hills, and we opened up another area in Al Delfino. And I tried to show a glitch that can actually it's a funny glitch you can do to go back into the area. But right now we're going to be starting another secret mission. Episode 6, The Secret of the Dirty Lake. And basically, instead of going into a cliffside to find the secret there, we're trying to go across a dirty lake to get to the bottom of why is it so dirty. Last time we've gotten through 2 secrets, PD and another red coin mission. And this time I think we're going to be going through the same one of just 2 secrets and 2 other shine sprites that might be given to us. I don't know if we're actually going to be doing it in time, but yeah. Basically how this game works is that how this game normally works is that to beat this game, you just need to go through at least the first 7 episodes. And I'm not saying the first 7 shines, because if you get through just at least each episode once up until episode 7, that world is technically done, and you can use that, your forward thinking and your other ways to just get through the rest of the game. Also, this lake is polluted, so basically if we land on it, we're going to be getting a lot of damage unless it's shallow. This nozzle here is a brand new nozzle we can use, the turbo nozzle. The turbo nozzle is kind of funny. You just speed up in Mach 10 speed. But that's very short-lived because we're going into a secret and dealing with another secret level. But basically, this whole secret is all about these flipping platforms. And these are very hard to time and all that. Basically, the whole way to just deal with these secret levels is just to play patiently. And you think with me finishing Astral Chain and beating the final achievement in that, you think that the patience will still be in me to just beat it. But no. I think in general, the platformer, I try to be not patient. I just try to speed through it because it is a platformer. But, just try to get through it. Basically, as soon as this platform goes back, we can just wall jump off this. Be careful with these 2 triangles that will come up and push us out. You can either jump over them or just try to avoid them and not move when they're there. This one here always gives us a guaranteed 1-up, so if we do die, we're going to be getting a surplus of just even out, especially if you grab the one before the platforming, the first block platforming. You can just use that to gain a steady increase of +1s on your lives and all that. So you can use that to an advantage. And I was just trying to use all these platforms to get to the next area, and I did not want to jump when those platforms are there. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I actually hit the platform, hit the wall. That's good. That's good. And we'll state this though, that I think in the last episode, majority of my deaths are going to be coming from these secret levels because patience is a virtue, and apparently my virtue has gone. But also because these secret missions do take a lot to understand, a lot to manage. I think a more experienced Mario Sunshine player would get used to these and not be affected by them. I know for me, when I played this game a lot, I got so used to these things that I haven't died that much. But since I have not played this game in a while, probably a year and a half, actually play through this game, muscle memory is gone and all that shit. But here nor there, getting a steady stream of lives to show up and give me the win on this. The last part's always the hardest in this secret because you have to go through platform to platform without blood. Basically, the whole point is that you have to jump from closest to closest. and it's kind of not annoying, but kind of a thing to do. Jesus, depth perception is a bitch. Depth perception is kind of a bitch, and I know for me when I do these missions without flood, I'm gonna be more quiet, more on the quiet side than normal, because it is platforming for once. Imagine platforming in a platformer game, man. Fucking disgusting, I swear to God. And the thing, like, while I'm just doing this and trying to actually get through it, something that's been going on is that by the time this is being recorded, or the week this is being recorded, the final episodes for at least what I did for Sport Mix, the whole game showing of Sport Mix, and the whole completion of Astro Chain are going up this week. So you get to see when these things are being recorded and when this is being uploaded. And yeah, no, basically the whole premise of Sunshine is just here to give me something to play and actually have fun with, because Sunshine actually was not supposed to be my next LP. I actually have planned out my LPs like a dumbass on what game to play. But with Astro Chain being the big old behemoth it is, I just told myself that I didn't want to get a game that is too big. So I went for a game that is too big. Because that's how I roll. I literally went from a game that is designed for action to a game that is not action oriented, but just more of a nuisance in the department it's supposed to be in. Basically, Sunshine is more of a black sheep in the series. It is a GameCube, not a launch title. I think the launch title for the GameCube was Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, like Luigi's Mansion was actually the launch title for the GameCube, which if you want to see me play through Luigi's Mansion, I have a whole LP of it back when I used to apparently talk very, very low in my recordings and had the mental capacity to do episodes as a Fig Newton. But if you want to see a whole full LP, the card should have been on top for Luigi's Mansion, and if not, I'm just being lazy. And basically, this game came out after Luigi's Mansion, so yeah, this Luigi's Mansion was 2001, this was 2002. And it came to like mixed results. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I know for some people, one of the things that they didn't enjoy was the whole like voice acting. I know the voice acting like back in 2002 was like a major thing at the time, and I know no other Mario game as of late has done, or at least like first party has done like voice acting. I know in general, like of all things, Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope has 3 types of voice acting. And I say 3 types because the like god, well, I forgot his name because I haven't played Mario & Rabbids in so long. The little Roomba, I know everyone calls it a Roomba. The little Roomba is the only one with pure voice acting. I think the ship too has like voice acting, which is kind of fucking weird. The rabbits have half voice acting, so like if you've played any games from Way Forward does that a lot, where they do half voice acting. And what I mean by half voice acting is they like sometimes they voice their lines and sometimes they don't. It's very apparent if you played any Way Forward games. That's usually how they work. Man, cutting. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been thinking about this game in general. I think like this game did come out to like mixed results because in general the voice acting. I was talking about oh there we go. Peepo. Peepo is the only character in Sparks of Hope that has like true voice acting. And like the rabbits have half voice acting. If you've played any Way Forward games, I'm actually on topic now. If you played any Way Forward games, that's like how they roll, where they just do like, I like to call it half logs, but like half of the dialogue is just not spoken, which is like the mixed results. Some people like it, some people don't. I think I'm one of the few people that just don't mind it. But I can see people just not liking it because in general, if you want like a voice acting game, you expect at least some degree of voice acting. So not like half a log. I'm not expecting like Persona, DMC levels of like voice acting where they're talking in everything. But like the Way Forward games are pretty like, not notorious, but pretty known for just doing the half logs and all that. I know for like Shantae, it has been well known when they did the re-release of Advanced Wars. It was also like that, where it was just half logs on each of the things. Some other games that they have done would be like River City Girls 2 or River City Girls in general. And that's also pretty like well-known for thing. I think I am going to careen in the ground. No, but it was close. I was gonna jump. I was actually just gonna jump it until just death. Okay, that's fine. You know, like if you were like voice acting back in 2002 was really weird, and some people did not like the voice acting into the game. I think like in a modern era of like 2024, when it'd be weird like, with a game without voice acting. I think in general, I think this is one of the few games that one of the few like first party Nintendo games that does voice acting. In general, like their other games are half dialogues, like how it's in Mario and Rabbids. I think the only time voice acting has been a thing has been this game, what it was in Galaxy 1 and 2. 3D World sometimes as well is also a good proprietor of that. Well, like the platforming sections are more on par of what they are, while the dialogue takes a second hand on what to do. Episode 7 is the same in each area. Episode 7, or like Shine 7, is all about just shooting Shadow Mario. Basically, Shadow Mario is here on each of the levels, and we're just trying to shoot water on him to get him away. And what he does when he, not disintegrate, but like get away from the water here, it'd be anyone's guess. You bump into Shadow Mario, you actually take a lot of recoil from it. So don't run into him, don't bump into him, you'll be fine. But just try to get your way on him. These are like pretty simple like shines to get. And one I should probably show another shine. Is a little visual glitch you can do. If you see a shine coming down, you can just like go into first person. You don't have to use the flood nozzle. That's a second one. That's a second visual glitch. But you can just get into first person, and you can skew where Mario is facing for the little shine screen. It's very, very funny to do. And you could do funny stuff like him dabbing and all that, or just not looking at the camera. The second visual glitch is that if you are using flood during the shine get, basically you could just use that to just have flood talking in quotes, just talking at the end of the screen. It's pretty funny. And just pretty simple graphical glitch you can do. The final glitch for us to do, the final shine for us to do what? I was still talking about glitches, which is why I said that. But the final thing we can do here in Bianco Hills is the 8 red coin hunt. The red coins of the lake. Basically, the red coins of the lake is, again, episode 4 of Bianco Hills, but instead of like a little village, we actually get to explore this entire mother effing ow. That's what I get for person. Like this entire lake for red coins, and this entire area is accessible for us. And we get to a brand new nozzle, the Rocket Nozzle. And if anything, Rocket Nozzle is kind of fun. Whole point of the Rocket Nozzle is that you just use it to boost yourself forward. You get a very good burst of speed, burst of like height and all that. Ow again. And you can use this to like platform to other places or get to higher location. And that's like its main purpose in platforming and all that. And that's just how it works in this shine. Basically, you just use the rocket nozzle to like blast up, and you can grab anything on the floor or in the water. But you also have to be in the air to use it. So like that's how you use it. You have to like be in the air. So if you're in the water, you just have to jump off of the water to grab it, to like gain your height for the shine. Also, shines can or red coins can be under the water, and to dive in this game, you have to just press B. It's kind of a neat detail. But unlike 64, you can't use the water to regain your health back to full. There's a little thing back in the N64 where if you're low on HP, you can just go in the water and you'll instantly refill your HP back to full. And it's a little like neat thing you can do in the N64 version. Same thing in the re-releases as well. But in Sunshine, they actually gave you two versions of the health bar. One for life, one for one for like one for your like actual life, your health, and one for the air meter. So you don't have to do that anymore. And one other thing is that anything, if you're not in the air, can just cancel the momentum of your rocket. So basically, if you want to, you can just store it. I know for me, we might finish this entire like video with a little glitch, especially with the rocket now. Oh, nice! That thing helped me. There you go. Perfect. Ooh, nice. Wow, that was perfect. I did not expect myself to land on that. Oh yeah, no, I think we might be finishing not this episode, probably this episode actually, with a nice little glitch you can do to just get to it. It's kind of a funny glitch. What am I missing last year? One over there. So it's still in this area. Good. I don't have to go back up the long way. There you go. And then we can go to the other area. Oop, wrong one. I did the wrong thing. Ah. There we go. There. Much better, much better. What I tried to do before was that I tried to get off the wire to do something else. And I think we can do it here. Basically, you can use your water to momentum you. And you can use that to go gain a lot of momentum for anything else. Basically, right now, we could just use a hover nozzle for added advantage. And we can use that a lot better than just using the, I gotta say the spring. We use that more than a rocket nozzle and all that, because we can actually go back to the long way and just do it. Huh, never did that before. Oh, no. Dang it. Try that again, but I'll just probably go from this one. Basically, to get to the other one, you can just use the rocket nozzle as a better way of getting it. I'm just using the hover nozzle because one, I want to be a contrarian, and two, you get a lot of height from this thing. The only bad part about it is that if you don't like position yourself correctly, half of the hover nozzle timing is just you reorienting yourself in the correct direction. I know some people who have played this game for a while actually have learned to just steer themselves in the general direction they want to be. Like steer themselves in the direction they want to be in while they're backward. And it's kind of a cool thing to do. I have not done that. Like anytime I try to, I always just get the wrong direction I want. Jesus Christ, I'm not going out to that wire, huh? Fine, I'll go the long way, game. I can get up there. Nope. Looks too far. Okay, let's just go the slow way, apparently. Go the slow way and just get up there. I think that will make it like the final shot we can do. Also, any momentum you get on that thing, once you see like the little like trails of like red and blue on Mario, you're gonna be launching from the like from the little cord in like top speed. So do be mindful of that. You can also like speed up this process and just jump Well, now we can go that way. And then way up here. Shine. And back to here. Okay, good, good, good. Ow. Did it again. I actually landed on that one. Ow. Go. Perfect. And then we can go up here. Grab this red one. Come on. I have passed it twice, haven't I? Jesus Christ. There you go. 7, and then the last one is on this last little windmill. Jeez, I thought that was gonna knock me over. If that did knock me over, that would have been funny but embarrassing. Anyway, last red coin is here on this little tightrope. You can use the top, like, I think these are actually like power lines, which is why anytime I get shocked, they get like a little electric. But basically, right now we just have to spin again, and I'm using my momentum. And I hit the fucking top of the thing. If you're very good, you can like spin on that and land right in the shine hole, which is kind of cool. But I hit the fucking lip of the windmill, so no skill for me. But with that, we are completely done with Bianco Hills for now. Just like in normal like Mario 64 rules, there's also like 100 coin shine we can do. But we're not ready to do that yet, so I'll just save the 100 coin one for later. You can do it now if you're crazy enough, but I'd rather do it when I do some other things later down the line. But for now, the reason why we're back here is that I'm actually going to end off the episode with a funny time lapse of one of the funniest glitches you can do in this game. So basically, back we're here in episode 8, and you can only do it in episode 8 because that's the only time you can get, like for the first time at least, the rocket nozzle. Basically, what we're supposed to do is just go all the way to where the rocket nozzle is initially, and you can just do whatever you want before that. Apparently, walk off a cliff is what I want to do. But once you get the rocket nozzle, get back on this line, and you can do this as many times as you want, but I'm gonna go for like half of it. Just waste as much water as you want, or I'll do 6. You can empty up the entire water tank if you want, but I'm only gonna go for 6. Once you do the desired amount of rocket nozzle blast you want to do, just keep walking forward. Do not jump, and I mean this, do not jump until you see the little wisp enemy show up. Once you see the wisp enemy show up, just let go of the controller and let him hit you. This glitch is very funny. It's just, I don't know if it's called like rocket nozzle storage, but that's what I like to call it. The whole point of this glitch is that once you store up enough rocket nozzle fuel, they all clump together. If you jump normally, it disengages it because you have jumped. But if you're on the tightrope and you use all your nozzles for as much as you want and get hit, they all go at the same time and you'll be blasted into the air. I only use 6 so you can actually see it, but we're pretty high up, and like majority of the time Mario would just fall down and go take a nap. You just have to go in first person and it just goes back out. You can use this rocket nozzle to like the best of your attempt, and you could use all of it to just gain tremendous height and go to like pretty high in the skybox. But you can actually see the entirety of Delfino Plaza just modeled, well, as the best as it can do. So yeah, that's just this glitch. It's kind of funny, and we're just slowly, perpetually falling back into Bianco Hill. And if you want to like steady yourself, you can just keep pressing Y. The only reason why I say I want to keep that as a time lapse is because, oh Jesus, as a time lapse is because, well, I might do it again, but this time with a full rocket tank. So let's just do that for fun. But this is just going to be the end of the episode. So thank you all for joining me. This entire like rocket God damn it. The entire like rocket storage thing is gonna be its own end screen, so no end screen for us. God damn it. I'm trying to end the episode. My fucking ability to platform is being challenged today. As if I had a power. So, basically, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to waste up all my water so you can see how high this goes and how far it can go. So, while this is going on, thank you all for joining me today in Mario Sunshine. Next time, we're going to be going to the new area we unlocked in episode 1. And we're going to be continuing on our shenanigans with glitches there too. Last one. Thank you all for joining me today. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying Mario Sunshine. And one final thing I want to say. Hopefully we will not crash the game when we blast off. Are people even gonna watch this?